Michigan this afternoon at the place they call the Woodshed, on the banks of the Red Cedar, home to the Michigan State Spartans, where they are ready to start another campaign. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Spartans will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So UCF's return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
They'll go right back to the run. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Release to the back. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Knights are flying down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement.
On second down, wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. On the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Offense. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fox. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Knights. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So the 16-play drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans offense will get the ball for the first time. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
Right back to the well. Keeps the legs moving. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Ashley. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Richardson. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
And that pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. The 10. Touchdown, Spartans. How about that D coming up with a play like that? This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go jump on that puppy, secure it, and get you a touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
On third down, he drops the throw. Ball in the air, intercepted!
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Spartans are threatening in the red zone. On second down, looking again to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nielsen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to the ground with the running back. Runs through the tackle. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Smarty!
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The Knights will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Leaves it with the running back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Richardson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking to throw for it. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. The Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He leaves it with his back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. He's got 50 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. They'll ride the hot hand.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Runs through a tackle. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Spartans are on the move. Running back goes in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Coming after it. Gets it to the back.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They get him down after he makes the catch. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the run, it's Flowers. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Knights moving quickly to the line. The play action fake. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Got it in the middle, it's Ashley. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grab near the marker, it's Richardson. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
Michigan State 17, UCF 10.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
And the Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Fights off a defender. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Trying play action. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a 3rd down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
The Spartans decide to punt it away.
Formation to kick it away.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle. It's Flowers. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Little touch pass to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They want to just keep throwing it. Working on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, 1st down.
The Knights want to pick up the tempo. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
Michigan State 17, UCF 13.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. On the run, it's man. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Turns it loose. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Spartans are on the move.
And that is another 1st down.
The give from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He finds his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. The option look. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught in the backfield. It's Fox. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Knights will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Can't get him to the ground. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Goes to the option. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big move.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Using the quick game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Throws to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Spartans will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quick pass on the jet motion. Fakes his man out. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Fox. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. They'll run play action. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's 2 options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football, be conservative. They're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it.
Neutrals on defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll run it from the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. The give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He breaks a tackle. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. 1st down for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Flowers. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking to pass. He wants a big play here late. Brings it down on the right side. Oh, look out! Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. He's taking a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.